let's talk about actually towing the camper. All right. First thing you need to understand is that your gas consumption is going to go up. All right. So if you've never towed before, you're pulling, your engine's going to work harder, you're going to use more gas. The other thing is some people will say, I've towed before, it's just never a camper. What you want to be aware of with a camper is the height. So you have, and most campers are going to be between about 10 and a half, 10 to 11 feet tall. And then you need to understand that there is components up there like an AC and an antenna. All right. So this is not usually an issue on the roads and highways. It's if you're going home to load up or coming back and going home to unload, watching for low hanging trees and stuff like that. See, that's usually the bigger problem. Don't go through any drive-throughs. Don't go through any places where, you risk hitting stuff. Most gas stations are going to be safe because usually bigger trucks are going into gas stations, but be conscious of that also. Um, but just be aware of what's up there. The other thing is do not go faster than 70 miles per hour. We inspect all our tires, make sure they're in good condition, they're aired up properly, and the lug nuts are torqued properly. But they are still trailer tires and they're rated over 70 miles per hour. All those tires are rated over 70 miles per hour, but they're still trailer tires. So the safest thing is to drive at a safe speed below 70 miles per hour. All right, it's going to help you better control the trailer, and it's going to make sure that you don't get into problems with the tires. Like I said, they are all checked in good condition, properly aired up. So if there is a blowout or anything like that, our guests are responsible for getting that taken care of in most cases. Now we'll look at each situation on a case by case and see if anything popped up. But in most cases, it's going to be a road hazard. Okay. All right. So what if you experience a flat or some other roadside emergency? The default is to call roadside assistance. Now that's included with RV share rentals, outdoorsy rentals, and some of the platform rentals. If you have booked directly on our website, you had to select the roadside assistance. We encourage everybody to select the roadside assistance. While all our campers are gonna have a spare tire, they do not have a jack or the tool to remove lug nuts. It's just safer to call roadside assistance. In a case when they're not giving you the response that you need, you would call us. Well, you should be calling us regardless, but we'll help out and try to lean on them to get that response that you need. You should also understand you're going to have to make wider turns, especially right turns. All right, so if this is the first time you're towing, we will make every effort to be here, so you can kind of give it a shot around the parking lot here. I do tell some people to go to like an empty mall parking lot. Around here we have Ridgemar Mall. Perfect spot to practice for a while. But you're gonna have to take wider turns. The other thing is backing up. If you haven't backed up a trailer, that's gonna be a little odd. I'm not gonna explain the whole process here, but please, there's plenty of videos on YouTube on backing up a trailer. Please look at those. I'll try to include some on our channel. But make sure you're familiar somewhat about that. But those are some of the finer points about towing a camper and some of the things you need to watch out for.